It's that time of the show, everybody. You all know it. Here we go. It is the picks. Play the music. All right. So, look. Last week, 12-7, poor Seth came down to Buccaneers Chiefs, and he took the Buccaneers. And he probably hates Todd Bowles now. I think he's gonna. We need to make sure him and Todd Bowles never end up in the same room. But this week, week 10, a little smaller set of games here. But here we go. Thursday night football, Bengals at the Ravens. This should be a good one. Seth is taking the Birds in this one. Yeah, I'm also going to take the Ravens. Look, the Bengals just look all sorts of out of sorts. I know they just won. I mean, they go out and they trade for Khalil Herbert. That tells me everything I need to know. I don't really like the Bengals defense. They beat up on bad teams, but I think they're going to get exposed by a good team in the Ravens. So yeah, give me Baltimore at home to get the win. And then we got what is quite possibly the most disgusting game we will ever see. We're sending this to Germany because they deserve it. Germany is the worst country in the history of humankind, so don't get it twisted. We got the Giants at the Panthers in Germany. Seth is taking the G-Man. I don't even, what do I do here? I guess I'll take the Giants. I mean, the Panthers are coming off a win, and the Giants didn't sell at all in the trade deadline. Panthers got rid of whatever the name of the receiver who they traded. I don't even remember. Wingo? Something. I don't even know what the guy's name is. I don't know. He probably wasn't very good. Give me the Giants. This is the worst game ever. I can't believe they're putting this on TV. Patriots at the Bears. Seth is taking the Bears. All right, look. I know I slandered Caleb Williams this past earlier in the show. He has to win this game, right? There's no way that he goes out and drops another dud. This is going to be the game where all the Caleb Williams fans come out and are like, see, I told you he was good when he's playing against one of the worst rosters in football against a rookie quarterback, a fellow rookie quarterback, to be fair. But, yeah, give me the Bears to win this game. The Patriots just are terrible. Yeah, move along. Bills at the Colts. Seth is taking the Bills here. Yeah, I got to agree again on this. This is not a very great set of matchups going into this week here. Yeah, give me the Bills. The Colts are not good. Unfortunately, the Joe Flacco magic has reached its end. We once thought that maybe he was elite, and I am a part of that. And yeah, he might not be elite, guys. He might actually be bad again. I don't know. Give me the Bills. Vikings at the Jaguars. Seth is taking the Vikings. I hate to take the Vikings again because it just feels like Sam Darnold is keeping his job for way too long. But look, the Jaguars are terrible. I mean, Doug Peterson, what do you do here? Exactly. Trevor Lawrence has been not good for much of this year. I don't necessarily think that this is going to be a blowout just because the Vikings have also kind of struggled somewhat recently. I mean, they did. I believe who did they play this past week? They did win Sunday Night Football against the Colts, but you know, I don't know. This just feels like a Vikings win to me. I think they just offensively they have too many weapons. The Jaguars are not going to be able to keep up. Give me the Vikings. Broncos at the Chiefs. Seth is taking the Chiefs. And yeah, I gotta agree. Again, I don't know if we're gonna disagree at all this week. At some point, there's gonna be a disparity, I would imagine. Yeah, I mean, Bo Nix, it can be fun, but most of the time it's not. Yeah, the Chiefs are just gonna suffocate this team. Sean Payton's a complete choke artist and a fake and just a hack. I can't stand Sean Payton. I think he's gonna get coached all over. I don't think this is gonna go. It's gonna be an ugly game because the Chiefs offensively are really not good. But yeah, give me the Chiefs to get the win here. I don't see it going well for Denver. Falcons at the Saints. Seth is taking the Dirty Birds. I will also take the Dirty Birds. Yeah, is there gonna be anything where we disagree? I mean, the Falcons, offensively, they have all the pieces. Defense, it's okay. It's an okay defense. The Saints, however, they sold off their best player, Marshawn Lattimore, or their best player on defense at least. Yeah, the Falcons are just the better team. They'll just fire their head coach. I mean, maybe you say, interim head coach. Maybe they they play around the new guy. I doubt it. Give me the Falcons. 49ers at the Buccaneers. Seth is taking the Buccaneers. This is where I will disagree. I'm going to go with the 49ers. Coming off the bye, maybe Christian McCaffrey, he'll be back. I don't know. I've heard, I would be shocked if he was, but Deebo Samuel, another week of healing from pneumonia, apparently. Coming off the bye, I would think that the 49ers are going to be prepared for this game. The Buccaneers, kind of a rough loss for them in overtime. They played the Chiefs well, but I don't know. Something about that offense, the lack of wide receiver weapons. At a certain point, you can't just throw the ball to K-Dot. I mean, maybe it works, but I don't know. That wide receiver room is just so beat up. I'm going to take the 49ers, get the win on the road. The Steelers at the Commies. Seth has taken the Steelers. I'm going to give the Commanders the win here. I'm a little surprised that he's taking the Steelers here. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the offense has not been great for the Commanders. Not in yards gained, but more in scoring. I think they really should have knocked the doors off the Giants, but that was also part of their defense. The Bears game, though, just a couple of weeks ago, they were not really scoring much of anything in the red zone. But I do think they can get the job done. I don't think that the offense for the Steelers... I think, if anything, this is a closer game. I do see the Commanders being able to pull out the clutch play over the Steelers. But I guess I could see this one going either way. Give me the home team. I'll ride with the Commies. Why not? Titans visiting the Chargers of Los Angeles of San Diego. Seth is taking his Chargers to get the win. I am going to agree. Titans are terrible. I was surprised they didn't do more at the trade deadline in selling off guys. They're very, very bad. They're not going to win against the Chargers, who coming off probably their best win of the season, knocking the Browns down to their level, or just beating the doors off them. Yeah, give me the Chargers to get this win. I just don't see it going well for the Titans. Jets at the Cardinals. Seth is taking the Cardinals. I'm going to agree with him on this one as well. Yeah, I mean, the Jets sell off Mike Williams, but not like he was really ever going to do much of anything for them. The Cardinals, though, they're leading that division. Oddly enough, I don't think many people, including myself, thought they were going to do this. I thought it was the 49ers to lose that division. I didn't think the Cardinals were going to be able to take that step. But Kyler Murray, I mean, he had a nice game last week. I think they're starting to turn it on a little bit. I think this could be a really good win for them to sort of elevate their shots here of getting into the playoffs as well as winning that division. So give me the Cardinals. Give me the Birds. Eagles at the Cowboys. Seth is taking the Eagles. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to take the Eagles solely for the reason that this game is in Dallas. And they have not won a home game since they got the refs to win them the game against the Lions. So basically, they really haven't won a real home game in like almost a year at this point. So yeah, give me the Birds. I didn't do that with all the Bird teams because I didn't want to. Now we got Sunday Night Football. Oh, Sunday Night. Lions at the Texans. Seth is taking the Lions. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty hard not to, right? Lions go out, bring in Zadarius Smith. What is it? It's Zadarius, right? Yeah, Zadarius Smith. Give me the Lions. CJ Stroud having a sophomore slump. I don't know if Will Anderson is going to be playing. So that's obviously concerning for the defense of the Texans. And Jameson Williams is going to be back. So I think he is going to be due for having a big game coming off the suspension, especially since the last game that he played, he did not have a good game. It was that Minnesota game, and he didn't have a good game. I think he is due to really have a big game here against the Texans. It's going to be indoors. It's going to be right in his element, I think. I think this is going to be another good barometer for just how far separated the Lions are from the rest of the league. So give me Detroit over the Texans. Dolphins at the Rams on Monday Night Football. Seth is taking the Fins. I am taking the Rams. I do not believe in the dead body formerly known as Tua Tagovailoa. Look, I just don't like. I don't know how it's happening, but the Dolphins are just, even with Tua back, it just feels like they've quit. So the Rams feel like a team on the rise. The Dolphins feel like a team just careening down into nothingness. So maybe the Dolphins are going to be desperate, but on the road, on the road. In LA, I just think the Rams are going to get the win here. Give me LA the win. All right, rounding it out here. Bengals at the Ravens. We're both taking the Ravens. Giants at the Panthers. We're both taking the Giants. Patriots at the Bears. We are both taking the Bears. Bills, Colts. We are both taking the Bills. Vikings, Jaguars. We are both taking the Vikings. Broncos, Chiefs. We are both taking the Chiefs. Falcons, Saints. We are both taking the Falcons. 49ers, Buccaneers. Seth is taking the Buccaneers. I am taking the 49ers. Steelers, Commanders. Seth is taking the Steelers. I am taking the Commanders. Titans, Chargers. We're both taking the Chargers. Jets, Cardinals. We're both taking the Cardinals. Eagles, Cowboys. We are both taking the Eagles. Lions, Texans. We are both taking the Lions. And Dolphins, Rams. Seth is taking the Dolphins. I am taking the Rams. And those are your Week 10 NFL picks. Hi, it's me again. If you enjoyed what you just saw, hit the like and subscribe button. We do live shows every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Hope to see you there.